Hello, I am ridiculously excited for today. Today is what, day 4? Yeah, it's day 4 in the Flirtorial challenge. And today I'm going to teach you how to do integrated energy therapy. And I so feel like Vanna White right now. What integrated energy therapy is. Okay, we'll rewind. There's a book out there called The Body Keeps Score, and it's amazing because the body does keep score. Every traumatic experience we've had is stored somewhere in our physical and energetic space, um, and it manifests. You might be a Louise Hay fan. She did an incredible book, You Can Heal Your Life. And what's amazing about that book, which I've got over right here, is literally you can look up anything, any malady, anything that you're feeling, and it will tell you the emotional reason behind it. So, whatever is going on in your body, in your heart, in your environment, in your world is stored somewhere in your body. Now, Monday and Tuesday, we got into the physical body, which I hope was a little bit uncomfortable because we're not used to moving. We're used to doing, but we're not used to moving and flowing. So I hope that was a little uncomfortable. Then yesterday, we went into the mind and we cleared the mindset. Now, what I want to do is teach you a modality for clearing the energy field around your body. Okay, here is how to tell. And yes, we're doing it in a flirty way because that's what makes all the difference. Here's how to tell if you've got an energetic block somewhere in your body. Think about a traumatic event. If you were chased or attacked or in a car accident or got some bad news, how do you feel? Do you have that like electrical charge, that jarring sensation? That's how it shows up for most people, is like an electrical charge kind of at the back of the neck. Like, this is so simple and it's so silly, but I just did a return at Ulta and I was 7 days past the return date because I had an allergic reaction and I wasn't able to return it in time because I didn't know I had an allergic reaction until I used it again. And they told me I could only get back 20 of the $50 because it was past the return date. And I got this jolt. I mean, I told you it was silly, but I got this jolt like, oh, I'm doing something wrong. And I just felt really weird about it. That's that electric sensation. Am I doing wrong? What should I do? This doesn't feel right. It's just that bad feeling. And it can be something as minor like that. I'm having a confrontation with the store clerk who's not returning my product. And it can be huge, like finding out somebody that you love is terminally ill, or finding, getting into an accident or being chased or threatened. That energetic feeling around you is the energy. And that's what integrated energy therapy clears. And how it does that is by addressing and going through these different integration points on the body. And it's very similar to EFT tapping. Like I'm tapping the wrong spot. If you ever have done some of the EFT tapping, which is fantastic. Acupuncture, acupressure that works on the meridians of the body. These are the meridian points, and these are the points for some of these common emotions that we need to clear. So that's what I'm going to walk you through today, is how to clear yourself energetically using the integrated energy therapy integration points on your own body. Yes, it's wonderful to have a practitioner clear them for you, but it's something that you can also just work on and clear yourself. I said, was it yesterday? Might have been yesterday. When I said it's like brushing your teeth, you do that every day because you want to keep clear. This is just that same thing. You can kind of use these points to help you keep clear throughout the day and make you feel better. Now, where the flirt comes in, because this is all a flirtorial, it's about being flirty. Again, it's not being so heavy and so serious. Because sometimes when people come in to be cleared, because yes, I do this for people, um, as well as like hypnosis and the coaching and all of that stuff. Those are all the different modalities that I use when I do my life choreography coaching with people. People will come in and they will have trauma. They will have upset. They will have, like I used to do a lot of weight loss, which was a lot of eating disorders, which was a lot of sexual abuse. Now my coaching is really structured around betrayal. So I'm working with women who have been betrayed by their intimate partner, women who have been betrayed themselves at work, who have been betrayed by society. So there's a lot of stuff coming in up. And they will come to me and we'll talk, because my life choreography coaching sessions, we spend an hour talking, and then we do about a half hour of the modality, whatever modality it is that's necessary in that moment. So a lot of times people will come in and they'll be heavy, they'll be depressed, and they'll be really serious about it. Like, I've got to clear this. I'm so depressed. It's so awful. And it's really important to feel that and to name it, to not shame it, to move through it. But as you're clearing it, it's also really important to move through the excitement of clearing it, because I can clear this, you can clear this, any other practitioner can clear it. And once it's cleared, it is cleared. But then you can renew it by having bad thoughts, by going back to that bad place. It's not that, the angel readings, the hypnosis, the integrated energy therapy, the somatic work, you can do all that and you clear it. But then you can go home and you can still be in a place of, this is awful. I can't do anything. Life is terrible. And you're going to pull it back onto you. Then you can clear it. Then I can clear it. Then somebody else can clear it. And then you're going to go be negative and you're going to put it back on. So this is that, again, that flirting idea of, it's gone. What is it like now that it's gone? How can I show up differently now that it's gone? What am I free to do right now? I've got this whole free to flaunt experience coming up that I'll tell you more about at the end. But it's how do I be once I'm free? How am I truly free to flaunt once this is gone? Because we did the movement, we did the conceal and reveal, we've done the flirting and the tease and the mindset and moving around your problems. And then this is taking care of the energy. So how do I be once this is gone? Because we're so used to be bogged down. So that's where this flirty stuff comes from. So let's get into that flirty mindset. Here are the 9. Here are the 9 energetic blocks in my body. And I am moving around them, just like that flirty mindset from yesterday. Ooh, excuse me, I gotta move around you. So it's that same flirty mindset, because it's a relief that they're gone. It's not hard work that they're gone. It's not sadness that they're gone. It's a relief that they're gone. So take a moment and get into that possibility, flirtatious mindset. Day 1, we figured out what you wanted. We danced around it and we figured out what was blocking your path. We concealed and we revealed. We flirted. And we've done a song for every day too. And I forgot to mention that in the video yesterday, but I did do it in the text. First day was Spice Girls Wannabe. Gonna tell you what I want, what I really, really want. The next day was the Frozen, Let It Go. That letting it go, concealing and revealing. The third day, and I did the link for the video, was Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, because it's that flirty energy and things like that. For today, I want you to move into the Beatles song, Let It Be. So we've had Let It Go, and now we have Let It Be. And let it be. It's literally letting it be. And I would love to play the song on repeat while I'm walking you through this. But again, Facebook doesn't let me because I don't own the copyright. But this is about taking that energy of the blocks, of the pain, and letting it be. You've let it go, which is a little bit different. This is just let it be. Don't even put energy towards it. Okay, so are we ready? The very, very first space is right here. And it's right on top of the ears. I think you can see that. And this is about releasing guilt and imprinting innocence. And by that, I'm really talking about spiritual innocence and spiritual guilt. So just take your fingers. And this is something that people sometimes just do naturally. And I'm just bracing my thumbs down here. There's nothing magic about that. And I just want you to, you can either stroke, if that feels good. Again, it's flirty. And you can rub. And as there's like little bumps, you can kind of get your fingers in there. It's just a massage. It's making it feel good. And this is where you let your mind move through. And as you use this video later, you can pause. Well, what are you feeling guilty about? Like, I feel slightly guilty over, quote unquote, losing money on this return, over being a few days, past due on the receipt. It's not that it's a big deal, but I have some guilt. And I'm moving that, and I'm moving in the innocence, that spiritual innocence. And I'm just rubbing and integrating and breathing at that point. It can be a big thing. Betrayal, guilt over choices that were made. Guilt over things that you didn't or did do. And moving in that space of spiritual innocence, that it is all learning. Good, bad, or whatever. There's that spiritual innocence around that. Now, the next place is the third eye point, and that is literally right above the eyebrows. And same thing. You can stroke. I like to do like 3 fingers across my forehead and just gently tickle. And what that is about is it's about releasing distrust and imprinting trust. And since this is around the third eye point, and you can massage if that feels good. You can close your eyes if that feels good. This is releasing distrust that you didn't see. This is the third eye point. I should have seen that. Think about that in terms of the betrayal. Why didn't I notice that? Why didn't I see that? I can't trust myself. I can't trust anybody else. I can't trust my friends who knew and didn't tell me. I can't trust my partner. I can't trust life. I can't trust God. I can't trust the universe. Moving into those thoughts. And as you stroke and breathe, releasing, and then imprinting, and I'm going to do a little massage, imprinting the trust that you can trust. You've got that intuitive voice inside. The universe does have your back. You do attract good people, and imprinting that trust. The third place is throat and lungs. And what you want to do is drop straight down from the side of your head. So straight down to those collarbones. And it's right under the collarbones. And this is about releasing shame and imprinting spiritual pride. And we talked earlier about some of the spiritual innocence. And this is some of that spiritual pride. So, and it's tender there. So you might want to just tap or brush gently. But this is shame. Shame is different than guilt. Shame is I am bad. I am broken. I am awful. Where guilt is I did a stupid thing. I did an embarrassing thing. Shame is to the core of who you are. This is one of the tapping places in EFT too. So as you're gently moving that place, you're moving into some of those shame-filled thoughts, identities, messages that you were told. And you're realizing that you are the divine child of God. You are loved by the universe. There is nothing that you can do that will break you as a soul or as a spirit. And again, that's a tender spot. So treat it with care. And shame is a tender thing too. Moving to the fourth spot, this is the back of the neck. And literally just right back in there, where you would naturally rub. A lot of these places are places that you intuitively or naturally go to because they are the integration spots. So it's not that somebody just made this up, it is what they are. And back of the neck totally makes sense. Releasing threat and imprinting support. So think about the times you were let down. Think about the times you were hurt physically, emotionally. Think about all of the threat. Think about what's going on in our news cycle every day. It's all about threat. You're going to die. Oh my gosh, we're going to be in a war. Oh my gosh, your freedom is taken away. I mean, it's literally everything in the news cycle is about threat. The police are going to get you. The government's going to get you. The virus is going to get you. The so-and-so is going to get you. It's all threat. So when you're feeling like that, oh, this is something that people do. It's because that's the integration point for releasing threat and integrating support. Now I want you to drop down to the shoulders. Have you ever had somebody come up to give you a massage and they go, and you're like, ah! That's that place. It's the pinch. I want you to use your finger and your thumb, and I want you to pinch gently. That is releasing the shoulds and imprinting freedom. Where do you get tired when you have too much to do? Yeah, right in the shoulders. Everybody always says, drop your shoulders, stretch your shoulders. It's because that's where we literally carry the weight of the world. We carry it on our shoulders, our shoulds. So you can rub that on yourself. You can do that and then do the other side, but it's literally that shoulder muscle. And as you're doing that release, I've got to pack, I've got to go to the store, I've got to take care of the animals, I've got to set appointments, I've got to go to work, I've got to take care of kids, I've got to vacuum, that's all those shoulds. And this is imprinting that freedom. I do have a choice. I do have a choice. I don't have to do anything. Everything is something that I choose. Even if there's a consequence for something that I don't do, it's still a choice that I can move into. And like the shame place, this can be tight and tender because we carry a lot of shame and we carry a lot of shoulds. Moving on. Number 6. Now, you will notice this is on the back. And it's hard to get, wait, did I skip one? No, I didn't. And it's hard to get that spot on yourself in your back. You can. You can use a ball against a wall and just kind of roll on it. You can ask someone to just gently touch, and you can mirror it on the front. So when I work on my heart, I just like to do like this, and I'm reaching down as far as I am, or as far as I can, and those integration points are just right here. So I'm just putting my hand in front of them. And then same thing, you can see they're literally on either side of the spine, right below the shoulders. And I can't quite, like, they're probably like right there. So I can't really quite just easily get there. But again, gently rubbing, breathing, and oh boy, can I feel this one. And then you can switch hands. I actually can reach a little further on this. This is releasing heartache, and this is imprinting love. So the heartache, I had a huge heartache over my dog, who we had to have put to sleep over a year ago January. Huge burst of heartache yesterday over that. So then this is something that I would gently rub and breathe. And I would think about my guilt, my shame, and my heartache over her and that experience. And then think about releasing and moving through it and imprinting the love that she had for us, the love that I had for her, the love for all of us in the universe for doing difficult things, for having the burden and gift of caring for our animals. So anytime you've got heartache, this is where you touch to release. Now, number 7 is on the left side of your body, left. So I don't know if you're mirroring or how this works, but it's the left side and it's the spleen and it's kind of in the middle of the ribs. And how I do it is I just push my thumb kind of back in there, trying to get as close to the spine as I can. And again, you can use the ball on the wall. And it's touching in that spleen. Left side. Left side, this is so important, especially for women. Right side tends to be more for men, but the left side tends to be more important for women. This is releasing resentment and imprinting forgiveness. So think about betrayals. You get resentful. I did all this work. I take care of everything around the house. I work full time and do the emotional labor at home. I do this, I do that, blah, 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 blah. That's resentment. Even resenting other people. We eat the same and we work out the same way. She's losing more weight than I am. That's like a resentful. Her husband loves her better, blah, blah, blah. It's just all those weird, jealous thoughts. And this is that resentment. So you can kind of even get up under where it's soft on the front, while at the same time you're rubbing that spot in back. And again, be careful. But you can feel it. Like you'll just kind of move through it gently and then all of a sudden you go, oh, that's the spot. Now the right side. I said that tends to be a little bit more masculine, physical males or masculine energy. This is anger and forgiveness. So women tend to slide into the resentment more and men tend to move into the anger more. Again, not necessarily the physical manifestation, but the emotional. On this side, I use my fingers just because that doesn't feel as comfortable. So whatever works for you. And again, it's right up under that rib. And it's the liver, literally the liver. So this is anger and forgiveness. And again, it can be anger, like anger at my spouse for betraying me. This can be anger at the world. This can be anger at, like the way we're all divided. This could be anger at the stereotypes that you were taught. This could be anger at yourself for not doing something right. This could be anger at, yesterday I was driving and we were doing this merge and it's like, where you zipper every other car. And there was this jerko face in this car who wouldn't zipper. And I'd come up to my zipper point and he just like cruised ahead. And it was just irritating. And that's anger. Like that made me angry. Just play by the rules, dude. We're all zippering, get over it. So it can be minor like that you might just go, got to clear that. Or it can be major, but that is your anger point. Let's see, 8. 8 is the adrenals. The adrenals are all about stress, releasing stress, and imprinting ease. And for those of you who don't know, I had total adrenal fatigue and it was not fun. So again, it's on the back of the rib cage and I kind of use my fist just because that's the easiest way for me to hit it. I had said you can use a ball on the wall, like a tennis ball or a racquetball ball, but something else that works really, really great are those foam rollers because you can just kind of roll on that spot. So this is stress. Oh boy. And I feel it just flooding out of my body. Releasing stress, imprinting, ease. Get right in there. Right at the base. Yep. Stress and ease. And again, all kinds of stress. Just all kinds of stress. Rub there as you think about the things that are stressing you out. Breathe and then move into a place of ease. And then your very last place is kidneys. And you just drop. Let me step away a little bit. Like right above the hips kind of. Right in there. It's about stress. That's the kidney place. Another way to do it is I put my hands on my hip bones. And just, that feels really good. Slide right in there and hit my kidney point. And that kidney is about fear and safety. And it's different than the back of the neck. That is threat and support. This is fear and safety. So I had talked a little bit earlier about COVID, the virus. This is the fear of the virus. You can have stress around it. You can have anger around it. You can have resentment around it. You can have that threat from it. But this is fear. This is like literally, I am afraid I will die, fear. So breathe. I'm afraid things won't work out. I am afraid to trust again. So if you're afraid to trust again, you can kind of move back in. Where did the trust go? There it is, the third eye. So think about this. Is this an... How many times have you seen this? That is fear of trusting. It's so crazy how once you know these things, you start, see what's going on. Fear, trust. Think about some of the other things. I mean, just all these different things that we do are for a reason, because we're really smart and we know these places on our body. We just don't know that we know them. So hopefully today, now that you are aware of them, this is hard, blah, blah, blah. Think about all of the things that you're doing. How many times have you seen somebody do this at their desk? Or this, or this, or think about all of these things that we see. Put it together with what you know. Use this to clear yourself. Often, clear somebody that you love. That works. And again, this is that flirty power of joy, that it's gone. And like I said, the song, let it be. This is just joyfully gone, and now let it be. Don't pick it back up again. So if I have just cleared my fear right down here, I've just cleared my fear of COVID. Here's my fear that I'm going to die. Okay, I am imprinting safety. Now I can let it be. I don't need to go read about it and reactivate that thought. I've cleared that heartache. Heartache is gone. I am in love. Let it be now. Don't pick up that thought of, but that hurts so bad. Let it be. Stress, heartache, resentment, anger. I can renew that thought about the driver who wouldn't zipper, and I can renew my anger. Let it be. It's been cleared. Let it be. My resentment over all the things that I did and all the times I wasn't appreciated. I've cleared it. Now I can let it be. Been there, done that, felt it fully, cleared it, and now I'm fresh and I've moved on. Let me know if you have any questions. And again, I've said this every single time, download the Sparkle After Betrayal Recovery Guide, because that will help you. That will give you the steps, literally the roadmap, the steps to start working through some of these betrayals that you have experienced in your life. And tomorrow, I'm going to tell you all about the Free to Flaunt experience. And that's just a monthly experience. We've done so far 4 Flirtorials, 5 tomorrow. But it's a monthly experience where you literally get 1 Flirtorial a month. So then you have all month to work on it, all month to use it in your day-to-day life. Every month you get a journal prompt. So like one thing to think about. So like Monday, we thought about what you want and what is blocking your path to get there. You'll get all month to do that. Then you'll get like a Flirtorial on how to dance, how to do it, how to play with it. You will get 1 journal prompt. You will get 1 Flirtorial. You will get, one, like either a meditation or a hypnosis or a choreographed dance around it. So it's not the freestyle stuff, but like the choreographed stuff to do. So you literally have 1 thing to do a month. And then the next month will come and it will be like, video 2, concealing and revealing. You will get 1 journal prompt to work on. You will get 1 video that you actually start doing so you can conceal and reveal around relationship problems. You can conceal and reveal around job problems. You can conceal and reveal. So every month you just get 1. This challenge has been intense because there's been a different thing every day and it's a lot of information. This is something you can do in less than an hour a month. And as an inaugural member, yes, you get membership for $9.99. $9.99 a month instead of the normal $19.99. So enjoy this, work with this, play with this. We'll come back tomorrow and we will tackle the spiritual stuff. And I will give you all of the details and the link for the Free to Flaunt experience. So have a good day, and let me see if I can close this. I can. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.